Okay, game 4 of the Eastern Conference semis. Just a back-and-forth battle, guys. This one came down to a late rally from Atlanta to secure a 103-100 nail-biting win. Trae Young just keeps on doing it, man. 25 points, had that floater that gave the Hawks the lead with about a minute remaining in the game. The series is now tied 2 games apiece. Hey, Trevor. Congrats, buddy. Winners, losers, what do we got?
He's having a day, and I'm going to start winner because I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. You talked about trigger. Trae Young is young. We already know the kid is a bucket. He's a young vet, and he's now the second player in NBA history with 25 points, 15 assists in a playoff game before the age of 23. He's 22 years old. The other player to do it is someone else we've been talking about through these playoffs, about how old they are. Chris Paul. That's the last person to do that.
I've got another winner for you, warming up. Also the trainer who wrapped this up. This was early on in the game. Trae Young had his right shoulder wrapped up with a heat pack underneath, and I think it definitely helped because he went on to get, as you just mentioned, Christine, 20 points, 15 assists in a playoff game. Yeah. He's the first player in Hawks history to do so, and I think this wrap job is really
that's what set it off.
However you got to do it, man.
Get what you gotta get. All right, let's go loser like Mike. Everybody wants to be like Mike. And JoJo put up numbers similar to the GOAT in game 4. He finished 0 for 12 in the second half, which is the most attempts without a make in a playoff half over the last 25 seasons. So the previous record was held by Michael Jordan, who went 0 for 11 and a half in 1997. I will note that he did get some medical attention in the second quarter. JoJo did, but he was okay.
You know the famous quote, Wayne Gretzky, also Michael Scott, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You're right.
Meanwhile, game 4 of the Western Conference semis, not as back and forth. The Clippers took down the Jazz 118-104. That number looks a lot closer than it actually was. The Clippers were led by Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Donovan Mitchell did lead the Jazz with 37, but of course, it just would not be enough. The Clippers tied the series 2 games apiece. I love me some tied series. This is fun, guys. Winners, losers.
We've got a winner. Don't drop that dunky dunk. Paul George with an absolutely dunky McDunk right there. Playoff P finished with 31 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists in this Clippers win, but this dunk just in slow-mo makes it so much better.
Beautiful. Okay, so I see your PG, and I raise you a Kawhi. Derrick Favors should have done himself a favor and seen what happened to Maxi Kleber when he thought he was going to defend this man at the rim. It does not work out when you go up against Kawhi.
Move, get out the way, get out the way,
Amazing.
Odd was not in his favor. Well, the losers are going to be the guys who had the front row seat to this. Just take a look at some of the reactions to this dunk. I mean, I think it's safe to say if you see Kawhi coming down the court, just look out, run, hide, or just make that face. That's kind of a winner in my eyes.
All right, here's a winner. Twinsies. Okay, let's have us talk about a Spider-Man moment in this series and not talk about Donovan Mitchell because Jerry West was in the building last night for the matchup, and as you know, the man is the logo.
Of course.
So he walked by himself. Could you imagine like being the logo and just being like, oh, that's me?
That's GOAT stuff.